Hey y'all! Today we are going over just a basic toolkit of the things you pretty much absolutely need to have on hand in order to do some repairs in your house. We're going to go with the basic tools, some of the basic secondary supplies you need, and we're going to go over the toolbox. This is what I like. You can use anything from a handbag to one of these big heavy plastic toolboxes to a metal one to just a random cardboard box in the corner. For tools, the ones that we mostly need for a lot of repairs is going to be a hammer. You bonk things, it moves things where they're supposed to be, it drives in nails, all of that. A pair of pliers, preferably with the little bit down here for clipping, for wire, for any little off ends of zip ties, what have you. Your screwdriver. I got mine with a bunch of different bits here. You can have more bits, you can have fewer bits, you can have separate screwdrivers with each individual piece. These are going to help you with anything from taking door frames off to disassembling your microwave to what have you. Do not disassemble your microwave, by the way. Bad idea. And then your other take things apart tool, your wrench. I like an adjustable one because it means that I don't have to have a wrench for each and every single size. And it makes it a little bit less able to clamp down and really turn without, having it open up or tighten up a little bit. But that's usually okay for just basic home repair. Then moving on to some of the more adhesives end of things, sometimes you just got to stick something back together. I got super glue here. It's Gorilla Super Glue Impact Tough Formula, which works well enough for me. It's what they have cheapest at the grocery store near where I live. We have masking tape. That's good for anything from painting to stop paint from getting where you don't want it to be, to hanging up photos, to sticking smaller things together. And if you have something you need to stick together that's a little bit bigger, you've got duct tape. You can use electrical tape too, but most people have duct tape on hand, and this is going to hold a heck of a lot better than just about anything else. These two have a little bit less of an obvious use, but are also super helpful. Pencil, sticky notes. Pencil, you can, mark what you need. You need a line here, you got a line there. That'll show you your measurements. If you have measuring tape on hand, not strictly necessary for a lot of things. You can use a ruler for most things. You can then take and mark where your line is if you need to make a cut, if you need to line something up properly. And sticky notes are an underrated fave. These guys you can take and you can take off just as many as you need to make a spacer to stick between the hinge and the door itself to then line things up, make it so you can straighten out your hinge. And then our final thing here, step stool. You can't fix it if you can't reach it. So if you got a step stool, it's going to be your best friend. You can usually get away with a chair, but it's nice to have something you don't have to, pick up all the way to move through a door. It's going to be something that's easy to fold up, easy to bring with you. And I don't know if y'all might have noticed, but everything here pretty much, bar the sticky notes, the tape, and the glue, is mostly or entirely black. The only thing here that is, girly colors is the duct tape here, and I picked that out because I like purple. But just looking at all of these things, these scream masculinity. And moving away from that, I think that people need to recognize that colors are not inherently gendered. This is purple because I like purple. That doesn't have anything to do with you being a girl. So, thank y'all. Have a good day.